Hey guys, what is up? This is Shark and I'm back with some more Breath of the Wild. We're back over this way. Haven't really done much except I have 800 arrows now. I think this is the most I've ever had in this game, like at any given time. Oh, yay. What am I gonna do? We're gonna go this way. Maybe this way, maybe go along the coastline. You guys attack in such predictable patterns. Yeah, there are a lot of enemies on that one. I don't necessarily feel like dealing with that at the moment, so we're not going to. Oh, he did. I want his bow. Soon enough. Soon enough, I'll get the Master Sword and I'll be able to go. And get the best weapons. Jerk. There's another one right there. Ugh. No one likes you. So, there's that island where you don't have any of your gear. However, there's a fairly easy way to choose that one. Basically, you drop a couple of weapons before stepping onto the island. Drop a couple of weapons, a couple of bows, and a few other things. Why are all my weapons breaking? Get off the box! Friendly fire. Ugh. It's like friendly fire, but was it worth it? I really need to start cooking a few more things. More of the full recovery stuff. Hello. Come on. Yeah, there are a lot of those around here. I realize Beetle is probably going to ask me for that, and I am going to give it to him. Bye-bye. Come on. Oh, wow, you actually hit me. Do it again. I dare you. Where'd you go? Thank you. Come on. Come on. Come on, you good little skeleton. I wonder if I can get him to headshot one of his friends, like... Oh my god, he did! Come on, shoot me. Come on. Come on. Come on, shoot your buddy. Alright, I'm leaving. Oh, it looks like there's a little judge over there. Let's go check it out. Get that shrine. Oh, the music here is so nice. I've never heard it before. I usually, when I'd play this game before, I'd either listen to music or watch YouTube videos or watch the Great British Baking Show on Netflix, because I love that show. And I usually keep my television ooh, shock arrows. I'm gonna sell you out of arrows for eternity. Because I am a fiend. I'm gonna have to use Rivali's skill to get up there, aren't I? Yep. So, today is a Wednesday, and I've spent pretty much the entire day thinking it was Thursday. I don't know why. I also spent all of the Tuesday thinking it was Wednesday. Again, no idea why. But it's like, yes, I don't have work tomorrow because tomorrow's only Thursday. Ugh, frick off. Oh, this one's annoying. A weighty decision. So you mean to tell me that those metal crates are lighter than Link is? Oh, why did I... Come on. Give me your weapon. Ah, I see. Oh. No. Cool. I like the broadswords, but I don't like the claymores. I don't know why. I like one-handed weapons over two-handed just because even though they don't hit as hard, they hit fast. I get the feeling I'm gonna need this. Get the chest while you're at it. I get the feeling I'm gonna need that too. Okay. Forgot that was an option. That makes number 4. So, I think I need 4 more now. Or 3 if I wanted to do the one in, when I get to... Or I could do that pain in the you-know-what golf one. Don't these fish look delicious? I caught them myself. Have you gone sailing with a raft? I have. I never would have guessed that just from looking at you. Just remember, going out to sea isn't something you should take lightly. The wind can quickly strand you out there. I've used a raft in other files. Sir, I'm not sure that's the proper way to use a paintbrush. But you do you. %of how I draw and paint digitally is I have no idea what I'm doing. It's like I want to draw because I made a bunch more brushes on a paint tool Sai, but at the same time I don't really I don't really know what I want to draw. Goodbye. Because that's going to be important for a shrine quest. I could do that one, but it's... that's a doozy. I don't dislike it. How many times have I been killed in this file? I think so far just twice. Ah, sorry about that. I was in the zone. Did you need something? What are you doing? I was examining the stone monument. This place has a very spiritual aura to it. Do you feel it? I recently realized that there's some writing engraved on this stone monument. So, I'm now trying to figure out what exactly is written here. Can I help? Ah, so you're the curious type too. The stone monument was once much larger, but it broke apart during an earthquake a while back. If you really want to help, you can help me find the missing fragments, will you? They'll be scattered all around. I think the fragment has some kind of script carved into them. If you find a fragment, please draw a picture of it and bring it to me. I'll be here finishing my examination of the stone monument. Oh, right. The words on the stone monument glow with an eerie light at night. That should make them easier to find. One of them should be right around here. Please find that first. Or I can just go around with my camera out, and it'll have a little red icon on it when I find it. Why is it always zoomed in? Then there's the one with that crazy lady who who's like in love with the Guardian. I didn't know radishes could... Ah, here we go. There's one back where I put that star. I think there's one at the very, very tip of that point over back there. How many pieces are there? I think there are 3. Again, I could be mistaken and there could be 4. Yeah, I could take a raft, or I could just... try and assist my way over there. Yeah, I won't be doing Eventide Island, or whatever that place is called way out in the distance there, until I am much further in the game. Until I'm like... Right, I've got the Zora armor up to 2. Off the tree. There's another one over there. Really? Cool. Hehe. You gonna do with that? Spank me? That was terrible and I sincerely apologize. I could not resist that. I could have sworn there was one over here. I guess not, eh? Yeah, I realize I'm trash for saying that. But just allow me one absolutely terrible joke. Her playthrough. Ah, my bow broke. You got to see. Yeah, let's not waste the last Rivali's Gale, please. Don't kick hard metal things. Thought so. It's 3. I'm pretty sure there are 4, though. Oh, fish. Better than a fish. Topaz. I'm busy, go away. Hmm. So, alright, I'm pretty sure there are 4. I just need to find the 4th one, which could take a while. I apologize for that. I found the 3 easy ones. The ones that I knew where they were. Get up. Very nice. Treasure chest. Actually, I don't think I'm gonna do that one way out in the distance. Pretty sure, if I recall correctly, that is a major test of strength. Or something equally as the bombs away. Already got that one. How many pieces are there?
Hey!
Oh, amazing. Show me the next one. Perfect. You have more? I think it's 4. There's one more.
Ah!
Wow. Or not. Thanks to you, I've deciphered the entire passage. When two find their place and kneel in reverence, the shrine will reveal itself. I haven't the foggiest what that's supposed to mean. Huh? Is that it? Yeah, the one up ahead I'm pretty sure is a major test of strength. That's a... You know what to get to. Why? Yeah, no. Trust me, it is super treacherous to get to. Whoa, I don't know what was closer to bowling me over, the surprise or the way the ground was shaking, haha. So, the two who needed to find their place were you and me. Makes sense. Good job figuring that one out. I never would have. Huh? You're fixing to go explore that shrine? Oh, sorry, I won't keep you anymore. Off you go. Hiya. Hmm. Once we pass this one, I'll pick it back up. Or not. Of course I can't get it back up now. Oh, I have to duck. Okay, I get it. That's annoying. Whatever, I can get there quicker running. Let me guess, if I shoot that, there'll be a grate on the first little arch there. So I can't shoot it yet. Cool, now give me my arrows back. The other one. That's all I wanted. No. So basically, I didn't even need to do the second one. Three more. I did not sleep well last night. I kept having weird dreams, like... It was just my mom and I home alone. Like, we were at home. And for whatever reason, there was something weird going on, like kind of a weird, dangerous situation, and for whatever reason, my parents' bed had been moved away from the wall that it's normally up against, and one of the electrical outlets kept... Oh, it was acting as a flamethrower. And I had to try to figure out how to make it stop. Which included pouring water on it, which is exactly what you don't want to do when dealing with, like, an electrical fire, because that's only gonna make it worse. And it made it better for a short period of time until we had to do it again, because we had to figure out how to make it stop again, because, well... we both nailed each other, like, at the same time. A little higher. No! That was necessary. Get back up there. And then it started acting like it was a freaking flamethrower. At first it was just smoldering, and then it was like flamethrower. And I had to try to find like the circuit, like what, like how to turn it off via like the circuit breaker, and it was just like... What the actual heck? You missed. I didn't. It's like I'm not even gonna make heads or tails of that. It's like one of those like half awake dreams where you're like half aware of what's going on around you, but like, yeah. And then it was like, I don't know, I had another dream that I was like a spy of some sort, or like a secret agent. I was preparing for a mission, and character from one of the Pokemon games was my supervisor. It was the David Tennant as Doctor Who look-alike Looker. And it was just like, what the heck? And like, it wasn't even like, oh god. I did three-fourths. That's it. Just three-fourths. I mean, I didn't take it directly. But I did get blasted out of the sky, kinda. And like, the dreams I kept having kept waking me up, and it was just like, what the... My dreams are super weird. And incredibly realistic. Like, there's some times that I have trouble, like, earlier memories I have trouble figuring out, was that a dream I had, or did that actually happen? You tried. Yeah, that's a major test of strength. I don't feel like doing it. I had a dream there was a volcano in my home city, like... Or like the city I was born in, and then we had to escape to my current hometown, which was safe despite the fact that, like... Oh, sweet. Heck yeah. Keep throwing those rocky boys at me. Come on. Come on. It was like, what is the logic behind that? It's like it's like my current hometown and like the city I was born in are like neighboring cities, so if there's a volcano in the city I was born in, then it's gonna affect the town I live in currently. Although I did write we had to, my 6th grade, and when I was in 6th grade, my elementary school did a, write competition. Because, like, it was an Olympic year, and they called it, like, the Writing Olympics, and, in every class there was a, there was a bronze medal winner, a silver medal winner, and a gold medal winner. And anyone who got a medal automatically got an A on the paper. And I wrote, like, I used that exact dream as, like, the premise of my story. And, like, I had really, really horrible teachers that year. They didn't like me. Don't quite know why. I don't understand why they hated me. They just did. Or I don't really think they hated me per se. They hated my mother. Because my mother was like that mother. In a good way. She like... It wasn't like she was a total Karen who complained about like, why didn't my baby get an A? No. My mother was complaining, more about why isn't my daughter on an IEP when she should be on an IEP? Why is my daughter getting 6 hours of homework a night in the 6th grade? Why do you keep singling out my daughter? Like, the stuff that, like, you want parents to, like, complain to really crappy teachers about. Like, yeah. I have attention deficit hyperactivity disorder that we did not know at the time. When I was 11, we didn't know I had ADHD. When I was 11, we didn't know I was on the autism spectrum. My parents were trying to get me on an IEP, or an individualized learning plan, because of the sheer amount of homework I had, and the fact that it was causing me to fall very, very behind in my classes, and it was kind of almost like fail my classes practically. And let's just say I was denied the IEP, or even like the not severe one, the personalized education plan that my school offered. I was denied because my test scores were too high. Like, my standardized test scores were all, like, above average. And because of that, the district wouldn't give me any, like, help with my classes, or, like... And, yeah. But my teachers took their hatred of my parents out on me, which meant that yeah, the fact that my teachers just thought I was lazy and a problem child. Where are all the enemies? They all drown? That's weird. I have never been over here before. Like, I will show you. But yeah, no. And my teachers had a very, like, make sure you never get an A in our class type attitude towards me. And it sucked. But using that dream I had where there was a volcano in my state's capital city, and I had to ride my bike to the neighboring town for safety, won first place in that writing competition. And they were forced to give me an A on that paper. And that A was the only A I got in English in 6th grade. I mean, those teachers kinda... Like, I legitimately almost failed. They'd always say, like, oh, we give you 6 hours of homework a night to prepare you for middle school. And it's kind of like... I mean, I had, like, my first 2 years of high school, I had a lot of homework. Because I had all required classes. But by, like, 11th and 12th grade, like, I want to say in 12th grade, I was doing 3 hours of homework, like, I want to say in 12th grade, I was doing 4 to 5 hours of homework a week. I mean, I really only had... I mean, that's if you don't want to count, like... Because I took a lot of music classes in 12th grade. I did wind ensemble. Yeah, basically, I did band, I did chorus. I took a guitar and percussion class. And if you want to count all the time I spent practicing for band, which was an actual class, like, it wasn't just an after-school activity. High school, it was a class. And if you wanted to count the amount of hours I spent practicing for that, then yeah, I probably spent, I mean, chorus, like, whatever. I didn't really practice the songs I had to do for chorus very often, because they were easy, and I had been in a choir since I was like 8 years old. I had had voice lessons and a voice coach since I was about 8 years old. For like my senior year of high school, I'd had a voice coach since I was like 8, so for about 9 years at that point. So I didn't practice that much. My guitar and percussion class. Percussion I didn't practice much, but guitar I did. It's percussion, I knew how to read rhythms, I knew how to read music. How hard is it to hit something rhythmically several times? Yeah. Yeah, pretty much the only class I really had to do anything for in 12th grade was pre-calculus. I had initially signed up for an easier math class, but my math teacher was like, no, the teacher I had was like, no, you belong in pre-calculus, a harder math class, which was cool. I was fine with that. But yeah. I mean, there's another reason why I almost failed 6th grade, besides the fact that I couldn't do 6 hours of homework in a span. The main reason I struggled really bad was, or I almost failed 6th grade, was because I ended up missing, I ended up missing 2 weeks almost 2 weeks of school in April, because I got the flu really bad. I got hit with 2 different strains of the flu at the same time. Not a fun experience. In the least bit. So, yeah. I missed 2 weeks of school. My teachers wouldn't accept the doctor's note I had. They wouldn't exempt me from the work I missed. They wanted it all back in the day I came back. My younger brother was in the school too. He was a 2nd grader. And they sent my homework home with my brother. Like, that whole 2 weeks, they sent all my work home with my brother. It ended up being, like, over 50 assignments for the... Yeah, I ended up missing, like, over 50 assignments. And, like, they wanted those 50 assignments the day I came back, which, yeah, I couldn't do because of how sick I got. And, like, I went back to school on a Wednesday, the week before April vacation, and I only went back for half days. And they were kinda like, oh, you just missed 2 weeks of school and you're missing more school. And it was like, I don't have a choice because I'm currently not strong enough to stay in school for a full day. Oh, that's a cool noise. Basically, the week after April vacation, my parents got it, or during April vacation, my parents received a note from the school, from my teacher, saying that I wasn't gonna pass 6th grade. And that they were strongly recommending that, or they said it was unlikely that I would pass 6th grade, and they were strongly recommending that I, repeat the year. The Monday school went back in session. She stormed into the school, like the principal's office, and demanded a meeting with my teachers and the principal. And my mom was like, why is my daughter gonna fail 6th grade? And they were like, well, it's like she missed all of these assignments, and my mom, like, flew off the handle and demanded to speak with the superintendent. And, yeah. Basically, I was excused from pretty much all of the assignments I missed. Or not excused, but I had until the end of the year to make them back up. And that there would be harsh consequences if I failed the year. I mean, my teacher's like, when I handed them the doctor's note I had, explaining everything, they basically laughed in my face and tore it up. Or they crumpled it up and threw it in the garbage. And it was just like... yeah. So... when I showed them the... because I took the note out of the trash when no one was looking, and... I dug the note back out of the trash and pocketed it. And they were forced to pass me to 7th grade. I mean, I was pulled out. Yeah. And then the following year, they turned that elementary school into a middle school, and I was pulled out of that school in April. And sent to the other my town has 2 middle schools. I was sent to the other middle school with less than a quarter of the school year remaining. Ooh, hello. I mean, that's a whole other, like, lengthy story, but... long story short, the principal at the school at the time told my mother, "I can't stop middle school girls from bullying each other. Your daughter's just gonna have to develop thicker skin." My mom pointed out the school's zero tolerance for bullying policy, and it merited the same response, and yeah. That was how I got pulled out of the school. That principal was later fired because let's just say they caught her and one of the math teachers. Yeah. They caught the teacher and they caught the principal and one of the math teachers. Getting it on the principal's desk. A student had walked in on the principal who told my mom that I can't stop middle school girls from bullying each other. And a math teacher at the school, whose wife was also a teacher at that school. Yeah, that was messy. The math teacher was forced into retirement. I don't know if his wife stayed with him because... Yikes. But the principal was fired for that. Yeah, a student. I'll say it again. A student. That happened when I was in 8th grade. A student walked in on the school principal and a math teacher. Yeah. I heard that from my friends who still went to the school, and it was just like... it's probably some of the best news I've heard about that school. Ever. It's kind of funny because, when I was in high school, I was part of my town's math tutoring program. Because my friend made me do it. She dragged me into said program. And yeah, I in turn dragged her into a school club later on, so no big deal. I just told her, like, hey, you dragged me into one club. It's like, you dragged me into math club and math tutoring, so not that it was a big deal. We spend most of our math club meetings, like, either doing crafts. We spent most of our math club meetings doing crafts. And then there was the field trip at the end of the year, which was usually someplace cool. Like, to, like, an aquarium in Connecticut, or, we went to the Boston Museum of Science one year. Which was really fun. We went to Six Flags, New England. That was why everyone joined math club, because of the field trips. It wasn't like we just sat around doing math equations the entire time. We just kind of sat around doing crafts, chasing each other around the room with scissors, and possibly pelting foam, like little foam letters at each other. Like the kind that you peel the back off of and it's sticky. Yeah, we threw those at each other. And on occasion, we'd throw cookies at each other. But yeah, no. We did not take math club very seriously, but that was the fun of it. Just sign in, get credit. Participate in Pi Day, participate in Puzzle Day. Puzzle Day was a day where we set up a bunch of puzzles, both math and logic related, and math, science, and logic related puzzles in the library, and every math class would come in and work on these puzzles, and they'd get full credit in their math classes for it. You're in the math club, you got extra credit. There's a Lionel down there, isn't there? Yep, there he is. Yep. We also had the super popular, video game station where someone would bring in, like, a Nintendo 64, Nintendo GameCube, and people could play Super Smash Bros. Or Super Smash Bros. Melee, depending on the system. Granted, we always limited it to whoever was in charge. We limited it to one 3-minute match per person, per period. Basically, if whoever, usually I was in charge of that. But anyone who, whoever was in charge of the video games, if one of us signed off on your paper for one particular period, that was it. You could not play again. It's memory time. See if I can get 2 more shrines. So I can pull the Master Sword in the next episode.
Well, don't keep us in suspense. How'd everything go up there on the mountain?
So you didn't feel anything? No power at all?
I'm sorry, no.
Then let's move on. You've done all you could. Feeling sorry for yourself won't be of any help. After all, it's not like your last shot was up there on Mount Lineru. Anything could finally spark the power to seal Ganon away. We just have to keep looking for that thing.
That's kind of you. Thank you.
If I may, I thought you... well, I'm not sure how to put this into words. I'm actually quite embarrassed to say it. But I was thinking about what I do when I'm healing. You know, what usually goes through my mind. It helps when I think about...
It's here.
This is it, then.
Are you sure?
Positive.
It's awake. Ganon.
Let's stop wasting time. We're gonna need everything we got to take that thing down. Now, champions, to your divine beasts, show that swirling swine who's boss. Link will need to meet Ganon head-on when we attack. This needs to be a unified assault. Little guy, you get to Hyrule Castle. You can count on us for support, but it's up to you to pound Ganon into oblivion.
Come, we should go. We need to get you someplace safe.
No. I'm not a child anymore. I may not be much use on the battlefield. But there must be something I can do to help.
Zelda, sweetie. You're 16. You're still a child. Or maybe that's when you've turned 17. But either way, you're still a child, sweetie. God, when I was 16, parents... Listen, like... Oof. Is that all you got, you big ugly oaf? But yeah. Puzzle Day was always fun. It was in April. First Thursday of April. And yeah. I had to break up a couple of almost fist fights. Both years. Got a kid suspended. More because he came back 3 periods in a row. And even though he was a 10th grader, think he was a 10th grader, so he should have only had... Yeah. Okay, we're dropping that. But yeah, he was only supposed to come in, like... Like, I knew he was, I want to say, he was an underclassman. So, he was only supposed to have, at the most, I don't care if this kills me. He was only supposed to have like 1 or 2 math classes. He showed up 3 periods in a row, so we got him suspended for cutting class. Yep, I'ma die. I'm gonna die. Is that a chest? Can I get up on that? Can I get up on that? Please say yes. Nope. What is that noise? Durability up, but it's not worth the 4 in attack power. Yeah, this one might be a little longer than my previous ones. Just because I do want to do, the whole getting of the Master Sword in the next episode. Hello. You can't get up here, can you? Cool. Jerk. Keep trying, boy. But as I was saying with the whole Zelda, you're like 17. It's like I don't know if I said this in my last video, but I live pretty much down the street from the college I attend. And I also run a club that runs till about 10 p.m. on Tuesday nights on campus. And my parents complain that they have to pick me up from this club meeting. And I was like, look, I can be home in 5 minutes walking. I was like, you know, if you'd let me walk home, I'd be home in 5 minutes. And their response to that is, okay, we'll pick you up. Like one time my mom was like, have a ride? And I was like, I could always walk. And they're like, 2 minutes later, my mom texts me, okay, I'm picking you up. It's like, guys, I'm like, it's kind of like, I'm in my, it's like, I'm an adult. I'm in my 20s, like, it's like, it's a super quiet area, like, nothing is gonna happen. It's like, and not only that, like, even if someone does try to, like, even if someone, like, does try anything, like, I hold a black belt in Taekwondo, and it's like, oh, what is this one? 3 boxes. Put the bombs away. It's like I trained in Taekwondo for like 10 years, and I know how to fight if I need to. But even then, they're like, nope. It's just a tad frustrating. It's like, you complain that you have to pick me up, but I could always walk. Alright, I guess I can do the obnoxious golf one. I guess I never did finish telling the whole math club story. I'm terrible at telling stories because I go off on like 50 different tangents. But, I said the school my friend and I would go off to was the one I got pulled out of. The one with those horrible, horrible 6th grade teachers. And about the time class ranks had come out, for school, for like, when we were in 12th grade, my friend was like one of the top 10 in our school. So the teachers are kind of like, oh, and what's your class rank, Michaela? It's like, how are you doing in high school? And I was like, yeah, I'm like 75th in my class with a GPA of a solid 3 GPA. And they just kind of stared at me like, WTF? Like, what do you mean you have a... It's like, what do you mean you're in the... Now, there were just about 300 people in my senior year, my graduating class. And my teachers... Yeah. Yeah. These terrible 6th grade teachers were just like... I'm surprised. Overshot. I hate this one with a passion. I am not. That went absolutely nowhere. I can't do it with the hammer thingy. Oh, so close. I didn't even think of doing that the first time I did this. Going. Yes! Ugh. I hate allergies so much. I am 100% not getting the whatever the heck it is. Nope, I'm done. I have all of the spirit orbs I need to pull the Master Sword. So we're gonna do that next episode. But for now, I'm gonna call it. So, thank you very much for watching. Hit like if you like this video, subscribe to my channel if you want. I hope you all have an absolutely fantastic day. And yeah, this is Shark signing off.